Howdy, hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Yes, it's time. Oh, it's time. 1 second. Oh, that just yet. There we go. So yeah, Ultra. We've had confirmation that everything's going to plan. We are going to get the Corsairs of Umbar update 38 tomorrow. So the patch notes have arrived. I believe as well, if I just double check one thing, that we are good to go for... Find the right page. Yeah, so it's going to be 9 a.m. Eastern, which is -5 GMT. So, yeah, it's going to be 2 p.m. UK time because we're obviously on Greenwich Mean Time again now. Obviously, we've switcherooed. And yeah, I am over this side of the screen tonight. The reason for that is that my face is normally in the way of some of the text when it comes to the patch notes. So, yeah. So 9 a.m. Eastern until 1 p.m. So they're expecting 4 hours of downtime. I would expect more. So we're going to be looking at from 2 p.m. UK until 6 p.m. UK. So that's adjust to suit as you do necessary for your time zone. Obviously, it's the standard time for when they're doing any form of patching or thing. Yeah, I know for you, Lou, it's going to be a little bit further ahead, aren't you? Because you're at least 1 hour ahead, aren't you? If not 2. I can't remember your time zone exactly, but yeah. So you're going to be looking at possibly 7 p.m., 8 p.m. your time, depending upon how many hours ahead you are of me as such. So yeah. So 9 a.m. Oh, is it the same? Oh, of course, yes. Sorry, it is. Yeah, lateral. Yeah, down to Portugal. So yeah, 2 p.m. UK time, Lisbon. Anywhere else in the world, do adjust. So yeah, if it comes back up at 6 p.m. without issue, job's a good one. We'll dive on as soon as we can, and I'm sure you boys and girls will as well. So. Yeah, but we'll dive in because we're going to be talking for a little while. It's a late one. They just came up, so I thought I'd dive on, even if it takes just like an hour or so of this shenanigans. So I'm just going to bring up the correct screen, and then we'll bring this in. Whoop, there we go. So, yep, update 38, release notes. Here, Corsairs of Umbar released. And so there you go. That's the confirmation, Wednesday, 8th of November. So as far as we know, that's still going ahead. Shouldn't be any issue this late in the day, but I'll tell you now, things can crop up. Just saying, things can crop up. So you'll have to wait and see on that whether it it does go ahead. So anyway, Corsairs of Umbar has arrived. Face the rising tide of the Kindred's power. Unfurl the sails and brace yourselves for the intoxicating rush of adventure as you approach the enigmatic shores of Umbar. Feel the sea salts kiss your face and promise of untold tales beckon from the horizon. Here in the heart of the city of the Corsairs, dark-bannered vessels whisper of legendary raids alongside the kindred of the coin's power plays. With King Elisar's mandate in your heart, rally a crew of old friends and newfound allies. Dive headfirst into the dangerous shores of Umbar. Find your sea legs with the innovative Mariner class, which obviously a lot of people already have, and reclaim the spirit of discovery in lands that Lotro has never ventured before. Find your sea legs with the Mariner, so chart your own course with the Mariner, slashing through foes with slick swordplay, belting out rousing sea shanties, and pulling off crafty moves that will have enemies spinning in confusion. Explore the shores of Umbar. Discover the bustling Corsair haven where sun-kissed shores meet the shadows of dark-bannered ships and tales of legendary raids echo through its vibrant ports. Fierce new enemies from the striking coastlines of Outer Gondor to the sandy stretches of the Shield Isles. Untold dangers and formidable adversaries lie in wait. Over 350 unique questy boos. Venture deep into Umbar's heart, navigating political intrigues and ancient mysteries as the formidable kindred of the coins rise, threatening the fragile peace King Elisar and Queen Arwen have fought so hard to achieve. Unique endgame content. Charge into an increased level cap of 150, dive into pulse-pounding instances and gain access to an exciting new raid. Prepare for an adventure like no other. Now, we know the raid, at least for definite, is not going to be ready for tomorrow. I also believe that instances are not going to be ready either. So pretty much it's going to be content, and content. The other thing that I'll throw in there is that they have confirmed that once you go above 140, you're not going to be able to do the delvings. You're going to have to wait. Sorry, tomorrow when the delvings, the level cap increases, delvings will stop being able to be done until you get to level cap. Because delvings are only for a level cap thing, so you can't do delvings at 140 because then the level cap is now 150. So you have to get your character up to 150 to do delvings again. Delvings are always only at level cap. So they have confirmed that yeah, you're going to have to pull your finger out and get leveling if you want to do the new delvings, because they obviously were introduced as a 150, level 140, which was equal to level cap item. So you're going to have to do a little bit of work, a few days of leveling, I'm sure. I'm certain within an hour we'll see somebody who's level 150, because they will have. And it wouldn't surprise me if it's Minibane. Because he's got so much lined up already, as much as he can, just to pop VIP bonuses, XP bonuses, etc. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Get more with collectors and ultimate fan bundles. Unlock the ultimate seafaring experience with unique cosmetic pets and extra expedition supplies today. So anything that, if you bought one of the sets, one of the packs, the either the collectors, the ultimate, or the basic, then you'll have some various things to be given to you, probably tomorrow as well if you haven't already claimed them. So. Stuff like the expedition supplies, I think they'll come tomorrow as well. I can't remember. One of my characters got some of the stuff anyway. So, but as you know, I did get gifted the ultimate fan bundle by SSG. That's just to say thank you for creating content. I will have to mention that again tomorrow because I'll be diving into that content. But just, you know, for the purposes, I'm not going to be kissing butt because they've given something. If something's crap, you know, I'll call it out, but on a level basis as well. So learn more about the Corsairs of Umbar, blah, blah, blah. So Corsairs of Umbar features content from level 140 to 150 characters and continues the story of the Song of Waves and Wind. Players can start the previously released Chapter 1 of the Song of Waves and Wind or acquire the newly released Chapter 2 of the story by speaking with Glyndor in Minas Tirith Midsummer. So Minas Tirith is going to be a lag fest tomorrow, to start with. Now, if you want to do Chapter 1, you can do that, but seemingly you're going to be able to dive straight into Chapter 2. So maybe everybody that's been doing Chapter 1, you didn't need to do it, although it would be nice to do it, if you know what I mean, because of the XP. But it seems like you're going to get the newly released Chapter 2 straight away. I don't know how that's going to work. It's a bit vague. It's whether you're going to have to do Chapter 1 to acquire Chapter 2. Yeah, sorry, Lou. This it's the way it's worded as well. That Chapter 1, but not sure. Yeah, it's just the way it's worded. It does leave a bit of ambiguity. So players can start the previously released Chapter 1. This is what it says. Or acquire the new released Chapter 2. Now that, to me, why would they mention Chapter 2? I mean, we'll see if they mention it for later on. We'll have to have a little look. But yeah, but so you speak to Glyndor in Minas Tirith Midsummer. So remember, it is Midsummer. How you doing, Linksy? Hark, hello. Good evening, good afternoon. Hope you're all well. Tickety boo. Yeah, you clicked the wrong person there, didn't you? Yeah. I think you're saying hi to the bot there. Never mind. Anyway, so we're going to just carry on the rest of this. Access new landscapes and other contents in Corsairs of Umbar by travelling through Lynn here to Indor Nil in King's Gondor. A Dockmaster network is available between all of the major harbours of King's Gondor, Pelagia and Dol Amroth, Outer Gondor, Lond Sirion and Shield Isles, Halrex and Umbar Bar Harbel. So they're obviously the new places that we need to find. Keeps from calling on the forums. The question is whether they access the landscapes and other content courses is hard gated and completion of the prior chapter is one. The answer is no. You do not need to complete chapter 1 in order to access Corsairs of Umbar in a general way. You do need to complete chapter 1 of the story to begin chapter 2 of it, however. So the answer is no, you do not need to complete Chapter 1 in order to access Corsairs of Umbar in a general way. You do need to complete Chapter 1 of the story to begin Chapter 2. So if you do want to do the story, obviously kind of think of an epic, presumably, then yes, you need to do Chapter 1. If you just want to access the content, then no, you don't. So there's the confusion kind of cleared up. Thanks, Keeps. Right, so news and notes. Classes. Player melee skill ranges have been normalized. This means most damaging melee skills now have the same range across classes, though there are some exceptions. We'll find out. In the light of this change, many persistent, harmful ground effects throughout the game have been reduced in size. In general, targeted melee skills now have a max range of 4 meters. Area of effect melee skills should have a max range of 5 meters. The tooltip for critical results in the crafting panel are not displaying properly for all items. This is a display issue only. The critical success results of a recipe will have a higher item level and stats than the base result. Beornings now gain 1 meter of extra melee range in bear form, down from 2 meters. I'm just going to say I think there's been a bit of a rush going on there in terms of crafting, critical results in crafting panel in the middle of talking about range of melee attacks. I think somebody's copy-pasted wrong there. Because Beornings now gain 1 meter of extra melee range in bear form, down from 2. So you're kind of getting a little nerf there, Beornings, in your range. Brawlers. Melee range tracery has been changed and now increases aggressive postures damage bonus. Some AoE skills have had their base number of targets increased. Okay, so some, not all, just some. So yeah, I think they put the Beorn. Yeah, okay, brawlers. Yeah, but yeah, I think the tooltips of the crit shouldn't have been there. To be fair, I think that should have been down here somewhere in the crafting. Yeah, down there, I think. So specifically for the Beorning then, so if you play a Beorning, listen up. The Beorning barter vendor now has been returned to the Oxclan merchant camp to trade for Orthanc instant cluster equipment. Updated Beorning rewards in older instances to replace existing medium armor rewards with heavy armor and relevant jewelry rewards. A number of Beorning skills had errant knockback effects on them. Only Final Strike and Savage Knockdown should now have knockback effects. Composure is now affected by the blue line trait Animalistic. Counterattack now consumes the recently evaded effect gained from evades while counter is active. This will allow you to regain that effect thereafter, rather than timing out after a fixed duration. Counter increases evade chance by 15% while active, increased from 10%. So that's your Beorning changes. Burglar provokes cooldown has been reduced by 2 seconds. Okay. A Brawler, battle flow description fixed to show the correct bonus and indicate that it applies to all skill damage. Nothing much. Captains. Most damaging captain skills now generate additional threat while specialized in the leader of men. Impactful blows once again increases weapon damage by up to 10%. Shadow's Lament's cooldown has been reduced by 5 seconds. Okay, so that looks like they're giving it overall a little bit of a buff and then an increasing threat on some of the skills for the captain. The champion, while specialized in the martial champion, most damaging champion skills will now generate additional threat. Okay, so it just looks like you're going to have to be careful. If you're whacking away, then you just got to be mindful that you're not going to be pulling aggro. Hunters, emergency preparation traps now deal their correct damage when triggered. Okay, so that's pretty much basic. Yeah, martial champion, yeah. I mean, the good thing with that is that then they become a bit more viable as an off tank, because obviously if you take a guardian, hopefully, and although there's no comment on guardian stuff there, then obviously they're great threat generators. So yeah, champ could be an off tank a bit more as well as a captain. So Law Masters. Some tertiary titles have been changed to refer to air law rather than charged air for clarity. Burning Embers can now deal partial pulses, so you won't lose damage when upgrading or downgrading Embers. The Mariner. Flesh no longer moves your player character. Ultimately, the movement was simply not smooth enough on the live servers. Increase the potency of traits which impact your healing potential. Increase the potency of the crit defense debuff from the North Wind. When traded in Rover line, enough to access Explosive Lunge, the cooldown of Lunge has been corrected so that it only increases to a minute when used directly with Debilitating Strike. Salt Seablade no longer erroneously benefits from bonuses to advanced damage. Resistance chance now works as expected for Mariner, Throne, Stroke, Potion skills. Fire Potion damage over time pulses now have their correct critical chance. The Runekeeper. Concession and Rebuttal is now a combat-only skill. And the Concession and Rebuttal description no longer states that it has an attunement requirement. Okay, so Keeps will be like, what the fuck? So we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the Guardian didn't get anything. The Warden didn't get any changes. What am I missing? That's 11 classes, isn't it? Because there's 8 there. Beorning, Burglar, Brawler, Captain, Champion, Hunter, Lawmaster, Mariner, Runekeeper, Guardian and Warden and Minstrel. Sorry, yeah, 12. I knew I was missing somebody. So 3 classes haven't seemingly been touched there. And that would be, as Lou just said, Minstrel, Guardian and the Warden. So it looks like there's no changes on that score. Combat and monsters. Generic monster range attacks now have no minimum distance from the player, and they are allowed to execute. Okay. The generic monsters ranged attacks now have no minimum distance from what the player is allowed to execute. Okay, so Finesse now modifies partial block, parry, and evade damage reduction. Okay, so people might be looking at Finesse a little bit more. There's a fix for monster power scaling. Low-level monsters were running out of power too quickly. So they should. Right. Crafting. This is the interesting one. Obviously, it isn't as big a change as what they were attempting originally, but this is still the biggie for a lot of people. So vocations have been removed in favor of allowing players to train professions individually. Existing professions should not be impacted by these. I love how they put that in. Should not be impacted by these changes. Players will retain currently trained professions as well as any progress and guild memberships associated with those professions. See a profession trainer to train a new profession or swap an existing profession. So, vocation, for mine, the character that I'm on at the moment, Spam, you can't see him. He's a tinker, okay? So he's a prospector, a jeweler, and a cook. Okay, they're the 3 things. 3 things. Hang on, the camera's there. I'm not used to that. 3 things that make up his vocation. So they're the 3 professions. Vocations are going away, so any new player or any player that hasn't picked a profession of any sort will now get to choose whichever they like. You won't have to be stuck to a profession. So that's the big change. Hard biscuits and superior hard biscuits now correctly share the same out-of-combat morale regeneration rate. Okay. Trout and other fish used as the crafting ingredients can now be put into crafting carry-alls. Yay. Crit crafted heal potions had heal values similar to non-crit. These have been improved. Yay. Crafted mariner instruments and their recipes have been added to appropriate recipe scroll cases and vendors throughout the game. So, Baz, on your current playthrough, you'll be able to craft some mariner stuff on your probably woodworker, I would have thought. I actually don't know whether they're... Jim the Manx booked the rest of the week off. Now, is it to play Lotro, Jim? I'm a musical, so Arabane, I would wonder if I should switch some professions. I think some people will consider that for certain. I've got some classes that have got some of my characters have got like tailor, for example. I'm probably, and I haven't even started them because I've got some of them on my other characters. I'm probably not going to bother. It could be that I change out and the sad about yes and be. Well, sorry, I can't help you on that one, Jim. To be fair, we all go through these bad phases. You know, every team does, and I'm sure you'll carry on supporting them even out the other side when they're still shit. So, housing and decorations. Adding Angmarim greenhouse decorative walls to Angmar Reborn barter vendor and adjusting prices of all Angmarim decorative walls to match. That's 15 tokens. Instances and skirmishes. Player morale is now fully restored on login or entering leaving instances. The featured instance rotation has been updated to include Glingant, Haln Valendil, Wove the Will, Agaroth, the Narrowdell, Stoneheight, and Ostdunhoth Gortheron Wing. Drygok's health, this is what some people have been upset about as well. Drygok's health has been increased by 3 times. Despite most values being reduced in the stat crunch, fellowship maneuvers actually gain potency. And Drygok's stat crunch health reduced it. Reduction did not take that into account. Which people were struggling because there's the deed, isn't there, to do so many, I can't remember what, I know we've done it, where you have to do every fellowship maneuver whilst fighting Drygok or something. I can't remember how it is. I just remember doing a lot of fellowship maneuvers against Drygok in and around there. So obviously his health has been buffed, but obviously it didn't help because people couldn't do the actual deed. That was it. 12 specific ones, in a specific order. And yes, there was some bloody combination. Yeah. Yeah, we've actually done that as well, which was quite funny. Yeah. So items, gear essence slotting. Oh yeah, Bear's got a special title, Maneuver Master, I think it was. Cool. So this is a change as well that you're going to see on gear, because you're going to be getting different essence slots. Yeah, essence are coming back, but not the ones that you've already got. So as of update 38, gear may feature a primary essence slot, a vital essence slot, and a regular essence slot. So you're going to have to get used to this. So you've got primary, vital, and regular. So again, 3 things. I like these 3s. A primary essence slot can accept main stat essences, allowing you to adapt a piece of gear to provide might, agility, or will as needed to suit your build. If present, it will generally be replacing the existing main stat on a gear piece. So I can see why they've done this, because it saves them a shit ton of work. Because you can have the same gear but not requiring the stats already on them. So if you can put a might essence in there, or an agility or will, they all suit. Obviously, they're going to need to be medium, heavy, and light, obviously, in that order, but or whichever order, but obviously it's got to suit your class. but then they don't have to craft anything to suit, because obviously you can interchange the stat to suit. So that's the primary. Okay, that's the first one. Then we're moving on to the vital essence slot. That can accept vitality, fate, morale, or power affecting essences. If present, it will usually be replacing the vitality score on a gear piece. So you can replace vitality with vitality. You can put fate on it, morale, power, for example. Now, I don't know, and we have touched on this before, but we know that power is something that they want to reintroduce into the game. Or power usage, rather. Power is still there, but they want you to be basically using more power. And the skills that we... Oh, I just realised my camera is so zoomed in. Zoom out, zoom out. There we go. So whether you're going to have to start looking at putting power onto your pieces, specifically maybe lore masters, obviously they could be, or rune keepers, or anything that's tactical, you're going to be powering through power quite significantly. I think we'll see that over time. I do think it's going to be something that they're going to sneak in little by little, and maybe even towards the raid where you're going to have power drain, and then people are going to be like, oh, I need something in my vital slot that's going to give me power. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. And then the last slot is the regular essence slot, and it accepts all standard essences. Their frequency number should be similar to current gear. Okay. Again, I don't know for definite. I haven't seen it because I haven't been on Bull Roar. I know there's been some pictures dotted around from like the raiding forums and various other places and stuff like that, but I haven't actually looked to see what they actually are. But obviously, primary, vital, and regular. So you kind of need to get them three things into your head as to what is basically going to be another grind, I would suspect. Are you going to be able to sell them? This is the thing. Or are you going to be breaking them down? Again, I don't know. It'll be interesting. The goal of the primary slot, okay, that's the main stat, is to make it possible for players to easily customize gear to use whatever main stat they feel they require to suit their build, regardless of armor type. Okay, then. So does that then mean that the armor is kind of agnostic? So it's just armor? It's not light, medium, or heavy? It's just armor? And it will suit what you require? Again, we'll look into that. The goal of the vital slot is to allow flexibility in how players weigh vitality and power outlays, while also limiting vitality stacking. It also ensures that Beyondings in particular should never be stuck with power-related stats they cannot use. But armor still has its classes of light, medium, heavy. Okay. I was just because it was, again, with the slightly ambiguous regardless of armor type. So, yeah. But we'll find out tomorrow anyway, and the days beyond, and you know, we'll work it out together. Essence values. So the stat value of a standard essence slot, as well as the value of an essence itself, is being reduced. This means that more of the overall value of the gear will appear on its inherent stats, and a smaller percentage of the overall gear value will be found in its essence slot. Yeah, okay, yeah. Right, critical rating. The crit ratings of gear traits effects has been increased. So the cap on crit rating is going to be increased. So whatever the current cap is, I can never keep up with it, is going up. Crit magnitude cap was reduced. So they're bringing that down. The chance that you can crit is going to increase, but how high you can crit, the magnitude of that has been reduced. So you're not going to hit as hard if you crit. This was the effect of making it a little more difficult to achieve the critical chance cap, but will increase players' devastating crit and crit magnitude rates and make capping those easier if you pursue that goal. Armor values. Base armor values on gear in the level 150 band will be somewhat lower than prior levels, as heavy armor characters in particular could quickly cap their physical mitigation even at modest gearing levels. Shields have been dinged more than the rest of the gear as they had a particularly high value, though shield tanks should be able to ultimately cap their physical mitigation values on armor alone. It will be at a significantly higher average level. Okay. So, looks like they want to make us a little bit more squishy. Especially if you're a heavy armor user. The benefits granted to any given class for agility, fate, might, vitality, and will have all been updated to help balance class itemization. The primary stat for each class, agility, might, and will, should two stats should still be appealing for some role available to the class. With the changes to all classes in the utility of agility, might, and will, stats on the following items have been adjusted accordingly. Leather riding leggings, dorsal, earring of the dead city, fateful Gunderbag earring, flowing silver stone of the tortoise, and the fleet merchant's earring. Obviously, the fleet merchant's earring is the level 140 item that see you later, Hulk. Obviously allows you to get XP up to level 140. After that, obviously, it's still a decent ring because it had so many stats on it, but it certainly looks like they're dropping dropping things down a little. Right, just bear with me. I just want to wheel myself in the game. There we go. I didn't want to go out of game. So stats on any Wayfarers and Travelers gear items were adjusted to align with current standards. Adventurers gear at level 141 and higher also has new statting. I thought that said shatting there. I thought, wow, really? So new statting. A few cosmetic and functional improvements to the tracery and essence socketing user interface has been added. Legendary item sockets now show their levels when a tracery is not socketed. Oh, okay, so that's good. There's a bit of a functionality improvement there for legendaries. The U is now scalable in the horizontal direction to help with crowding of tracery names and descriptions. Some erroneous messaging regarding traceries has been corrected, so that UI is literally just for the legendaries. So as you stretch the legendary item out, it will, display everything instead of everything being truncated and cut off, so you can never bloody see it, what was actually in there. So that's good. Potion vendors have been updated with the level 150 PDFW poison disease thingy removal drafts and salves. Fear and wound. Fuck, I couldn't think of it then. In light of changes to enhancement runes, many scaling instances now reward less rare enhancement runes than before. The level 50 class armor sets available from the class trainers in the Less Lonely Hound for marks are now bound to account rather than bind on equip. The currency cap for marks of renewal has been increased to 750. So, quick slurp before we dive in a bit further. Missions and delvings. Fix the typo in mission. The Zaruka clan. Mission weekly quests have been updated to go to level 150. Note, upon the release of Corsairs of Umbar, all weekly mission requests that are underway will be reset. So if you are currently partway through any missions, then you need to finish it or it's going to get reset. So yeah, you've got basically about 12... Actually, you've probably got more, actually. You've got about 15 hours to finish off your weeklies. But obviously, if you've just done them today, you're going to have to either do them very early in the morning before the servers go down, etc., etc. Right, players versus monster play. Obviously, something that's going to be quite interesting to some players. Monsters now have a trait slot for tribe traits. The incoming damage reduction from Akulhun's challenge and Lanandal's call to arms has been significantly reduced. Troll and Ranger session play characters in the Etermores now have an inherent minus 50% incoming damage effect. Orc Defiler. Sticky Feet and improved Sticky Feet debuff durations have been increased by 5 seconds. The improved Sticky Feet debuff no longer stacks. It can now only be applied once per target and will refresh its duration if reapplied early. Sticky Feet's fire mitigation debuff has been reduced from 5% to 2%. The Sticky Feet's tactical mitigation debuff has been changed from a rating value to a 5% reduction. The Uruk War Leader. The radius of the Uruk banners has been significantly reduced. And monster player characters can revisit tribe representatives NPCs at Gramsfoot to obtain blessing traits. Player versus multiplayer essences are now correctly bound to account. Etermore's bartered consumables, food, hope, and scrolls now require trackers badges or soldiers patches in addition to commendations, but provide effects with equivalent potency to matching consumables obtained outside of the Etermores. Etermore's stun and root breaking potions bought for gold now cost 3% of your max morale rather than a fixed cost of 500. Quest deeds and adventure areas. At Rohan Housing Stable Masters are now properly displayed on the radar and maps again. The turn-in for Quests of Stars and Blossoms now has the correct quest guide and map rings. Physics have been removed from the chests of the Saint Loa 3-man instances. Players will no longer be displaced by chests showing up. Love that. The San Loa 3-man boss Tarkar Orca will no longer sit idly while watching you attack his keeper. Aww. That was always quite funny when you went in there. It just sat there picking its nose while you beat its keeper up, and then it decided to stand up afterwards. Ooh. Kolna Dak's appearance has been fixed so she looks correct. Applying salve to scarred trees during the quest of Ravages of the Tower Grim will now say applying instead of examining. Fix a typo in the skirmish Siege of Gondomar. Floating crates and NPCs in the quest marked for export have been grounded. During quest delivery to Mergrot Northtook, Rosalinda will no longer tell you the basket is on the table next to her. Physics has been removed from the Orcish weapon caches in Tharbad. The location of Sturkist has been corrected for the turning of the quest Scattered in the Forest. Kolnadak and Dingasi are no longer wearing the same outfits and looking similar. The map guide for the quest Release the Hounds has been fixed. Patrols for healers in the Houses of Healing during the wedding season has been fixed. A quest objective for the quest Fortifying Kritos has been moved out from underneath a rock for better access. Lossie and Anakafu's voiceover has been changed to reflect his Iron Hills background. The Poisoned Dwarves in Ananul Bazaar has been given proper lines to express thanks for the antidote. Fixed a T-posing irritated Zelruka dwarf. Physics has been removed from numerous grub and mushroom quest objects in Matugard. Uluthiad will now say one less the than theirs he was theing before. Wow, fucking hell. Did that on purpose. Increased player damage and ally health slightly in the session player remembering Thrym. Orcs in the Moria halls of crafting instances are no longer excited about falling into the abyss. Damn it. Door naming issues in Midsummer's Minas Tirith have been resolved. Problematic fish in the Brandy Hills are no longer problematic. They know what they did. Miscellaneous floating objects have been grounded and miscellaneous missing physics issues have been resolved. We're getting to the end. Miscellaneous adds a higher quality DX10 dynamic shadow setting. The current very high will be renamed to high, and a new very high option will replace it with the following improvements. Increases distance that shadows are now rendered to bridge the gap between dynamic shadows and far view baked shadow maps. Adds terrain to the shadow casters list and increases shadow map resolution to reduce pixelization. Stat tomes now offer a smoother progression of bonus from level to level. And then forward slash listen is now usable while mounted. So that's an interesting one, because I think with regards to dynamic shadows, if you've ever noticed when you're going through an area, especially like fields, on a war steed, so far ahead of you, you won't have the shadows rendering, and then all of a sudden there's like this band where it kind of does that. So I'm hoping that improves that. So at least there is some improvement on there. But yeah, so that is the patch notes. It's not as extensive as I was actually expecting, and I wonder if it's specifically they've left a lot of it vague in terms of what you're going to see and everything else. I mean, obviously they've been showing it off with scenario and stuff like that. For the Shield Isles and Umbar itself, I've watched little bits of it just to try and glean some bit of information, but I've not watched them wholeheartedly. I was more interested about what they were saying about various things and that. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad in terms of the classes. Obviously, player melee ranges have been normalized, so pretty much they're all going to be the same. There or thereabouts. You're going to be max range of 4 meters rather than 5 meters or whatever they were before, but the AoE is still going to be at max range of 5 meters. Beyondings are going to gain 1 extra meter of extra melee range when you're in bear form, down from 2. Brawler's melee range tracery has been changed and now increases aggressive postures damage bonus. People are going to be well pissed at that one, I think, because you kind of get used to where you can activate skills. And then all of a sudden, that's if you've got that melee tracery on, it's been changed to increase aggressive postures damage bonus. Looks like they might be changing those out. Some area of effect skills have had their base numbers of targets increased, so that'd be interesting to see if that actually has affected the Guardian. Because obviously they do have quite a few AoE's taunt skills as well. Crafting, remember your vocations are going away, so you're not going to be an armorer, you're not going to be a tinker, you're not going to be whatever, a forester. You're literally going to be down to the professions themselves, so you have the option to swap them out. Yeah, I thought, see, Baz, with that, like I say, when people know what distance they can activate skills, when you're running around and you think, I can hit that from there, boom, and whack it. And all of a sudden, if you've put that into your legendary, you're going to have to swap it out. Unless you specifically do want to have the aggressive postures damage bonus. But that's obviously down to people's preference. So yeah, crafting, vocations going, professions staying, swap them out. You need to see a profession trainer if you want to swap them out. You will lose, and it doesn't say here, you'll retain your currently trained professions as well as any progress with those professions. If you do swap them out, obviously, then you're going to lose that profession, so you're going to have to start from 0 again. Umbar is, unfortunately, crafting in Umbar is going to require you to have the... basically all the way from apprentice up to Gundabad master tier to then open up Umbar. They were going to try and separate it off, but we know that the spaghetti code that they've been dealing with for years, building on top of an engine and everything's very complex and intertwined, that's not going to happen now. So I'm sure people will be like, I thought they were doing it separate, blah blah blah. Apparently that's not going to be happening, unfortunately, because they wanted to do that, but they're not going to be able to. Ad break. Gear essence slotting. That's probably the other big thing is, as of update 38, gear may feature a primary essence slot, a vital essence slot, and a regular. See, it says may feature. So that's interesting. So I reckon you're going to be picking up gear that only has maybe a primary or one regular essence slot or something like that. There's going to be a combination rather than a... if you get all 3. I know I have seen them with all 3, but I don't know if that's high-end drop gear or whether it's crafted gear. Again, they haven't really touched too much on crafting, but I know they've mentioned that they want crafting or the ability to craft gear that's going to be near to best in slot. I'm not saying it is going to be, but it's going to be there and worthwhile. So that's going to be interesting to see what that actually brings in. When you're going to start collecting new recipes, how are you going to get the recipes? Is it going to stimulate the auction haul? Probably initially, because people will be picking them up and then just dishing them up. The other thing is people are going to have a lot of alts. I mean, we all have alts. You know, we have all this stuff. I mean, I've got 10 of them at level 114, various combinations for crafting. So anything I get, I'm going to be sending to my other characters. So it's an interesting one that we're going to find out. I think they've been a little bit vague, probably for good reason. Baz says, I think most endgame will release a primary essence slot and then depending on the rarity, you'll get vital and regular slot or something. Yeah, I'm just going to say, because there was... just going to see if I can actually find... can't find it at the moment. Come on, where are you? Going back a month. I'm trying to remember when. Yeah. Fine. We have an image that actually showed some of the gear that people had been finding. Yeah, so one of those is there's going to be Vivid Delver's Essences, which will give you healing, restoration, resistance, might, agility, will, fate, or vitality. Presumably, that's one of the choosable ones. But yeah, I can't find the image. There was a bloody image somewhere. Oh. Where are you? Right, okay. Now this was specifically on a Warden shield. The showed an image, and it actually had 3 slots. It had a blue, a green, and a yellow. Now a blue is the main stat, the primary. Then you've got the green, which was the main, and then the yellow stat, and that was a the 3 slot. So this would be a minimum level 150. So if you've got Warden, I'm just going to use this as an example. The expertly forged reinforced Umbar Aegis, which would give you 12,495 armor, 10% range defense, plus 12,488 crit defense, 2,617 block rating, and then 3,113 physical mitigation. Then you would have 3 slots on that. And that is one of the images. And then there's tier 13 instances from the Delvings. That would then presumably give you the... And I've lost that other image as well now. Where are you? The Vivid Delver's Essences. Like I say, of healing, restoration, resistance, might, agility, will, fate, vitality. So looks like we might need more room for essences. Which will be fun, as always. But yeah, I'm going to be interested to see how that gear pans out, what it looks like, and how we pick it up and how good it's going to be over the gear that we've maybe got from the existing Delvings, because I'm sure a lot of people are running that gear. If you've been raiding, then you might be running higher level gear. I think you know, it's going to be the tiers of people having to let go of the gear that they've picked up from some of the end game stuff from the raids. They're going to be like, I don't want to give it up, I don't want to. But, you know, but it is what it is. It's the constant grind stuff that you used to think of at, say, level 50 and 60 as the top end gear. I mean, that's long gone, and you know, here it is again. So, a few things to look at. Obviously, what Keepy said about you can pick up chapter 2, but if you want to carry on the storyline of the Song of Winds, Waves and Wind, you must have done chapter 1 to then carry on into chapter 2. You can't just pick up chapter 2 and carry on, but you'll be able to acquire it from there. And that's from Glyndor in Minas Tirith, Midsummer. So you have to be able to go to Midsummer to carry that on. Because obviously that's kind of after the wedding and that's the time frame. It is confusing how to get there, though. I think they really need to make that a bit easier and put an extra kind of way in of horse route, whichever's the best way for that. So, yeah, it's minimal for an expansion. Not too many changes that I was expecting. Especially when 3 of the classes didn't get any tweaks, really. Obviously, they did get a slight change, but that's a very generic change when it comes to AoE skills and the melee range. And that goes for everyone. So it's across the board, but nothing specific for the Guardian, the Minstrel, or the Warden, which was an interesting thing. So I'm sure we'll see plenty of balancing. I think that the main one that they're trying to balance at the moment, obviously, is the new class with the Mariner and how that fits in with everything. So, So yeah, tomorrow we are still going to get the patch and the update and the expansion. So if you're going to get the patch, you might not have access to the actual content if you haven't bought the quests anywhere within the expansion. If you haven't bought the expansion, which obviously is available on lotro.com, probably through Steam as well. But obviously, you're probably better off going directly through lotro.com using their launcher. Otherwise, Steam want to take a cut of the monies. Unless you've got a shit ton of money in your Steam account and you want to use it to buy the expansion, obviously that would be a good option. But you're probably better off not giving Valve a 30% cut for not doing a great deal, to be fair. So yeah, that's it. That's really it for tomorrow's patch. So 9 a.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. UK. I think it was, what did it say? 1 p.m. or was it 2 p.m.? Let's see. Can't remember where I bloody read it. It's going to be released tomorrow. Let's see if there's a... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's going to be 9 a.m. Eastern to roughly 1 p.m. Eastern, which is 5 hours behind. So, yeah. So it's going to be 2 p.m. UK, roughly. Work it out from that point as what the plus or forward an hour. They estimate 4 hours downtime, which is just a regular downtime for the servers. Patch day, I would expect issues. It's not kind of rocket surgery. I think anybody that's been around for any length of time will know that these things do happen. And it's not always fun. on patch launch day or expansion launch day, so yeah, do be mindful of that. Rocket surgery, yeah, it's rocket surgery. It's like brain surgery and rocket scientist. You combine the two. It's even tougher to be a rocket surgeon. Yeah, that's the thing. If they come up in time, expect them to go down an hour or two later for fixes. That is very, very true. It could be that if something's not gone. We are beta testers. I know people might not want to hear that. You really are beta testers. No matter how much you can put it on a private server, no matter how much you can put things onto Palantir or Bullroarer, you're never going to let the numbers of a live server. So, for example, Evernight being one of the very, very busy ones, you're looking like you're going to be hitting some issues. Logins might be long, so I'm sure people will be spamming the bejesus out of that launcher once the service comes up. Now, the patch server normally does come up beforehand. Obviously, they don't just unlock the servers and then let everybody patch. So the patch server normally comes up. So if you can, start your client up early, and then you'll be ready to dive in when the servers actually open the front doors. So do be mindful. Tomorrow may be a little bit hectic, but yeah, 2 p.m. until probably about 6 p.m. is when the downtime. I'm expecting more like 7 p.m. or even into the following day. That'll be a bit of a bugger because me and Magic are going out on Thursday. It's just... So hopefully the servers will be up and we'll be diving in with content, and I'm sure everybody else will be doing that too. So for the rest of, well, maybe for about another hour, you see that straight line down there? Look at that, all the way down there. Oh wow. Not actually picking up my... I don't know why it doesn't do that. It's not picking up my mouse cursor. Never mind. Yeah, there's a line straight down the middle, just above Spam's head now. It's just a join in the terrain where one of the edges is. Kiwi's doing shopping tomorrow while servers down, so we're getting snacks and coffee. I have to remember the coffee. Yeah, coffee's always good. So all I'm doing at the moment is I've got one of my little Slayer deeds that I want to do here because I was close by, and I thought I'd kill some giants just for the time being. Just gonna remove that. So do check what you've actually got in terms of your quests as well. You're going to need room in your quests. I know it sounds silly, but I'm going to cancel that because I don't want these on the go because they're going to take up room and they might as well just go. Boink. Shire. Fly in the coop. Even dim. Examine George. Okay. That Book of Mordor. The other thing as well, have a look to see if there's anything that you can hand in. So something like that. Remedies for maladies. Dr. Torvindor in Tharasgar. Okay. Well, I haven't done that. Let's go to the Eastern Tower. Crafting, Graven Wood. Anything that I could possibly hand in. I've got After the Fall. Talk to Muta at Cave Sard. No, probably not. Three Peaks. Gundabad Allegiance. No, I'll cancel these as well because I'm not going to go do them to anytime soon. Yeah, pristine relic. That's all you get for that, so I'm not going to do that. Boop. So yeah, Cloven Gap again. A lot of these things you may just get rid of. You may just literally get rid of. The Welkin Lofts, Irony, things that you can hand in. Damrod, those as well. Yeah. What I'm also intrigued about is if we've got, I don't know, for example, when we were leveling, we might have had some enhanced XP already in our blue bar down here at the bottom, already on the go. I wonder if that's going to have disappeared and basically you've over kind of done it. Tough shit. Tough doo-doo. You know, you're just going to have to put up with it. That'll be interesting. Or whether we're going to get anything back. Right, let me just do a little bit of jiggery pokery. Wow. There we go. Put myself back over that side. There we go. And I'm actually going to have to do a quick boink, boink, boink. There we go. I'm back where I should be. Over that side. Right. So, some things to think about then. So, getting bored of the current bag, which is always an indicator that I've had too much of it. So a couple of different ones from Lidl will have to be, I see. Diddle for Lidl. Right, Giants. Hello, Giants, where are you? Need to kill a few of you. Please tell me somebody's not here, already killing them. Oh, okay. Alright. Can I get up here? Can I get up here to kill him? Nope. Gonna slide me down. Bada schmucker. Boink. Wow. I get up the hill. Boink. Tulsog. Fuck it. There we go. Oink. Nice. So many do we need? Ugh. We need another 69. Nice. Oop. Which XP tomes stack? That's a very good question, actually. So, what you also need to check as well, just out of curiosity, is that sometimes you get XP tomes that are literally, like these here, they're bound. Okay, so if you're going to drag any out, if you've got any, like I have in here for like enhanced XP supply there, I've got 14 of them there. I've got tomes of extraordinary. I've got 30 tomes of extraordinary experience. Always check that you use those first, because you're going to be well pissed if you don't. So actually, I'm just going to remember that myself and drag that out. But yeah, that enhanced XP, so grants you an amount of enhanced XP based on your level. So if it grants you an amount, that will basically put more down here. If, for example, like that one is Tomes of Burst Experience and that lasts for 30 minutes, again, they don't stack. It's just that you're going to earn whilst you're running around for X amount of time, whatever it says. Like that one is a tome. It gives you an hour. That one there is sustained, so that's 45 minutes. That one there is another hour, but it doesn't stack, annoyingly. So pretty much the tomes don't stack, but that one does there, which is just an enhanced XP supply. And I've got some there as well, which are bound to account. Monster XP as well, so you can use that if you want to. You can probably get rid of quite a few things. If you have as well, don't forget, in your perks, so in your wallet, accelerated experience. Yeah, you can use that 5 times in, well, probably everybody that's at level cap will be able to use it 5 times. It costs 250 destiny points. I've got 116,000. Yeah, you could use it. Depends what kind of character you're playing. If you just want to get to level cap as quick as you can, they reset 1 use per 24 hours. Okay, so just be mindful of that. So it's like once every, I think, server reset. So 24 hours, whatever it is from when you use them. That will give you another boost of your blue bar at the bottom. If you use them on top of the enhanced XP, that will give you another boost as well. So there's ways to level a bit quicker. TP! Oh, viewers of plenty. Oh, viewers of plenty. Whoa. There we go. It's gifted to Salvo, Bubonic Blade, Goshil, Milithir, and Silly Wabbit 74. Marvellous, marvellous. Keeps you absolute legend. You can have a round of applause. You can have a confetti win. Oh, God. Right, I need to VIP people. I need to VIP-ness people. Right, let's just do that. So... oh dear, I love the names. Always a pain to copy these. Boink. Salvo's done. Right. Bubonic Blade is also added. Then we've got Silly Wabbit. Nearly said Silly Wabbit 75. VIP for Goshil. Yep. And the last, certainly not least, is Militurd. There we go. There we go. Cheers, Keats. Thank you very much. You absolute legend. I
have a really bad feeling about this.
A really bad feeling about this. But yeah, remember your perks. Do use them. I love how they've actually improved the textures and the colorization on the giants as well. They look a lot better now. Again, just small improvements over time. Doink. Doink. There we go. Fell over. Right. And doink. Marvellous. Let's just get these. A few more. That little stitch. I'm sure these skills have moved around, you know. I need to have a look. But I'm fairly certain my skills have moved. Ever since they did the reset on the guards. I'm sure that my skills have moved. Boink. Doink. Right. Okay, let's slide. Oh, hello. Get you first. How are we doing? How are we doing? 20. So we need 59. Okay. Bad, not bad. Boink. Boop. And boink. How much I can hit him for? Oh. Okay, it's going to take a little while. Wow. There's so many over there. Right, okay. Yeah, you can go. Yeah. Throw rocks at me. Yeah. Yep. Let's decide to throw rocks at me. One of them's going to stun me, innit? You just know that's always going to happen. Yeah. Strike. Oof. Rude. Oh, yeah. Boop. So, as people decided then what character they're going to start leveling first. I've actually decided I'm going to do this character. For one reason only, is that he's more useful to me because I can collect the any new resources in terms of ore. So and he's actually, ironically, and I didn't actually realise, he's not badly geared. He's got delving stuff, but when it comes to stats, he's actually, my virtues are actually better on him than they are on Kriti. I think it's literally because he's such an older character. So, oh, that's funny enough. Let me just check. I think I need to check that. Check it out. Oh, funk soul brother, right about now. Okay, so the other thing, and they haven't mentioned it in the patch notes as well, is that the legendary item level cap is going up to 515. Okay, so that's your legendary items. Let's just bring that up. So these aren't fully statted. You can see I'm only at 495. So they're going to go to 515. Okay, so that's going to be your maximum. They're going to go up to. It'll require a reforge, but they're going to go up to 515. The other thing is that what wasn't mentioned is your virtues are now going to increase to level 90. So all, not virtues then. So all these that are 86, yep, you've got 4 levels to improve on every single one of them. Yeah. So all those people, I know Magic, she's grind up to 86 across the board on all of us. Well, she's now got another 4 levels to do across the board. Yay. So there's what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21. There's 21 virtues. Times by 4. How many is that then? That's 84. 84. What it hasn't actually said is currently, obviously, what do we got to get to? Can't remember the actual top figure. I think it's is it 2,200 or something like that per virtue level. I don't know whether 87, 88, 89, and 90 are all going to be slightly higher. So they might be, say, 2,300, or they might stick them at 2,200. Yeah. Keeper says, real Runekeeper first for instances later. Ella, the Lawmaster second. When it settled down slightly to read the quest properly and gather at my leisure, then the awning will be third. Cappy fourth and Guard fifth if she gets that far. Keep Israel will also has my tracery enhancement rune boxes, so she can open them at 141 and start boosting allies straight away. Baz said they should increase each player's virtues to rank 80 or 85 to be able to keep in pace. They could do that, but they just know that there's too much money potential in virtues and, you know, getting virtue accelerators and stuff like that. So don't forget, if you've got virtue acceleration tokens, yeah, might be something you want to consider as well. Or alternatively, wait until, because I don't think it's going to make that much difference, honestly. I really don't. On the 7th of December, there is a 20% virtue XP boost. Okay? So that's a 20%. Now, I believe the one... Yeah, there's one in January that's 20%. Yeah, and I think... Yeah, 20%, 20%, 20%. Yeah, I can't see it anywhere else. So, the one in January and the one in December are 20% virtue XP boost. So, maybe you might want to hold off doing your virtues. You might do them naturally, obviously, with doing quests in areas and stuff like that. But if you specifically want to boost your speed, should we say, of how quick you're going to level those virtues, maybe hold off for a month. So the 7th of December is when the 20% XP, sorry, 20% virtue XP will come back. So you're going to basically be leveling a fifth quicker. True, but even when the accelerators, it takes some freaking long to get back to 86, and then you'll get 4 more levels behind if you're already behind. Yeah, it is, and it's the joys of free to play. They want you to spend, and to a degree, you can understand why a free to play model, because they need to monetize somehow. And yeah, it's annoying, and it can hamper players. But if we didn't have the monetization, we wouldn't necessarily have the game. Hang on. Let's just go to that. I want disabled. Not literally be disabled. Wrong. Boink. Right, what I'm actually going to do is just not do that and then hit that. I'm going to try and get to 79 in terms of how many giants I need to kill. Don't give them ideas, Baz. They'll be selling everything. It wouldn't surprise me, actually, if that actually does become a thing. I don't know. Ratach. There we go. So yeah, what I want to do is I'm going to get these to 79 as long as I bloody remember and don't just, you know, randomly whack one by accident. And then, because what that will allow me to do is, if you have any deeds that you can just about hand in, you could then put them into the virtues, because it's like you get 2,000 virtue for these virtue XP anyway. Oh, shit. Wow. I cannot believe Floyd and Dewitt. I've never found him on this character. Shit, really? I've had this character since 2007. Or around there, because he was one of my first characters. I can't believe I've never found Floyd and DeWitt on this fucking character, and I was like, what the hell's his deed? Oh crap. So Dunland, Evendim, yeah, the Wanderer. I'm probably not gonna do it because it literally, I mean, I know where he is in Moria. Finding him on the Evendim, I think he's in the Evenrill somewhere. But yeah, that's I didn't even know he was there. Brad, motherfucker. Well, there you go. Whew. Fucking unbelievable. Yep. Point. Right, so we'll give him a little stab in the back. Has he? It's got a Gwyber giving him a little reach around there, hasn't he? I was like, I'm sure there's a wolf's face on the back of this these giants, and they do. They're viewing. Right. There, you can see. There is actually a wolf's face, so obviously they skin the wolves or whatever, and then they use them as the loincloth and come back here. So I was like, I'm sure there's a wolf's face. I thought it's a good way to reuse the textures. But yeah, I do like that they've improved the textures on the on those. Yeah, I was just like, I thought it was an owl to start with, but then I realised it's not, and I thought there's an actual. Oh. Yeah, it's a wolf texture of some description. Yeah. We're on a voyage of discovery tonight, aren't we? You know, we're finding out things that we've never noticed before. I mean, it makes perfect sense. I mean, don't create another texture when you can reuse a texture of, you know, whatever this, you know, part of a texture that they wrap around the model of a wolf model. Certainly would work. Boink. Oh, we I'll run past it. 56. Boink. I can't remember. Is there actually one of the quest takes us in there? Isn't there? Is it one of the epics takes us in there? I can't remember. I think it's actually kind of registered as anything. Yeah. Oh, one of them does. One of the epics when you come down into Evendim. Edgeworth, not Evendim. Duh. Right, 57. Oh, wow. 58, thank you. At least the respawn's quite good. It's going to be weird to actually go around fighting over resources and mobs. If there isn't a customary kill 10 XYZ, I'd be very surprised. Oop. 62. Boink. Boink. Well, yeah, there is that case, but it's very, very difficult on some classes that don't have great range. When you've got a hunter that can just pew pew from distance and tap and, you know, run off and, you know, not do the hard work. You know, tactical range is a lot further than melee range, and you're either relying on trying to get in range to do that, which you aren't going to compete with a hunter or anybody with a tactical range. Put it this way, someone like Minibane running around in front of you, you're not going to have much chance. There we go. I mean, if you can get a hit, that's great, but if you can't get a hit, that's a problem. Timber. Right, 71. Three. There we go. There we go. 5. Blink. Boink. 7. 8. Right, last one for the time being. We'll stop at 79 because that is the advanced. There, right. Oof. Right. Also, can't believe that. Floyd didn't do it. Dickhead. Gondor, Western Gondor, Eastern King's Gondor. So I haven't done anything there. These are the worst. Okay, Jesus, these are the worst as well. Treasures of North Sicilian as well. Not done North Sicilian. Shit. I haven't even started it by the looks of it. Wow. After the battle, into the secret return. Treasures of Far Anorian. 16 of them buggers. See, there's quite a lot of virtue XP that I can still pick out as well. I think as well what a lot of people may do, and I'm not entirely sure which character I've got it on actually. I think, yeah, I've still got my Valar 140 there from the gifted from SSG Ultimate Edition. Again, just for clarity, before people say blah, 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 it's a shill. And the Ultimate Expedition supplies as well, which will give you boosts and supplies for purchasing the Umbar as well. So again, I don't know if I'm going to use that or I might just hold on to them. I can't remember if in there or whether I've put it somewhere. Because didn't we get the option of a new bag? Well, this is a thing. I don't know if it's included in there. Boosts and supplies. Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm trying to think of, what the chuff I did with it and where I put it. Okay. I just need to... Shit. trying to remember what character I put that on. I would think it's on Terry. Not Terry, on Crete. It. I'm fairly certain I won't have opened it up yet. Let's just sell all that shit. Yeah, I haven't got alt inventory plugging in. I've got the Kiki inventory, and I can't remember the bloody command to open up the inventory because it doesn't actually list it. It's only when you first log in. You use Kiki inventory, don't you? Is it just inv? Okay. There it is. Whew. Okay. I couldn't remember because I thought, is it inv? Because is that short for invite? Right, so all characters. Let's just do a carry. Ooh. Okay, that's just stuff on there. So what have I done with that? What have I done with that? Yeah. Whoop, can't spell. Yeah, I'm just trying because I haven't opened that up, and that's the only thing I can think of is that it literally is in there. Because I haven't opened that up because I was waiting until the. No, I'm not going into a raid with them now. Okay, no, it's 20 to 11 and they want me going to raid. No. You talk about mini Ben and then he bloody appears like a little lemon. I need to stay here anyway because I've literally got one more giant to kill and then tomorrow I'm going to get to... No. No, because I want to do that on tomorrow, so I'm going to put it into like Zeal or something like that. We know he needs help, but that's tough doo-doo. Go on out, for fuck's sake. I'm getting it. Okay. Oh, right, hang on. Shit. Let me just swap then. Let me just fucking swap. Jesus. I'm going to do a Hiddenhoard fucking raid. Apparently so. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to switch because I need to leave him there. Fuck, I don't know which character I'm going to take in here. Oh, so it's in the ultimate supply. Okay, cheers, Keeps. Hang on. Parking, yeah, take my level 10 warden, that'll do. Fucking hell, come to the bulldog. Yeah. Right, hang on. Fuck, what do I take? I can't use no Breathiel because I didn't even set her up. Fuck. Might have to be my champ. Hello, John. I know that it's a really irritating thing. Oh, do you know? I'm going to go back on spam. Fuck it. I know he's not done it, and fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to go back on spam. I'll just come back here and do that. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to jump on the Bulldogs Discord. Mind your ears, okay? They have no filter. You're going to be used. It's true. So mind your ears. Mind whatever they say. Hopefully. Yeah, fuck. Dear. Yeah. Filter, what's that exactly? Yeah, right. Hang on. Oh, fuck it. It's loaded in. I'll come back here anyway. Right. Fuck it. I hope you don't want me to tank anything, for fuck's sake, because that's not going to happen. Right. Right, so... filter, yeah. So, mind your ears. Oh, Jesus. This could turn out interesting. Hello.
Hey, you fucking idiot. Right, I'm going to stop watching this shit now because I'm hearing it.
Unbelievable.
Hey, Magic.
Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Hey, Magic. And everyone else.
Hope you're ready for this.
Fuck you guys. Has anyone got the quest? No, I don't have the quest.
Yeah, Asta's gonna come as well. No. So how have you been, guys? How is the final few hours of?
Well, we just went through the usual, shitty patch notes. I was quite surprised with the patch notes. There wasn't a lot to it.
There is actually more than what was on Bora.
Yeah, I was like, okay. But yeah, some of the classes look like they're not getting touched, so that's always good.
I think is it Minstrel one of the one that has literally no notes whatsoever? So I'm kind of worried.
Yeah.
Fuck Minstrel.
You haven't discovered it.
No. Right, hang on.
Okay.
Spell. Like full spell end.
Where do I go?
Oh my god, Danny's got a long ride.
We'll be finished by the time he makes it here.
Yeah.
You've seen him walk in this game. Fucking hell, painful.
The male version of Sarah O'Connor.
Yeah. Apart from he also falls off the cliff constantly.
Fun of it.
Oh, I've got so many essence boxes on this thing. I needed these. Oh well. Not anymore. Decon that.
Alright, let me travel to Clothing Gap.
That. Decon that. Decon that. Decon that. Can't decon that. Decon that.
I think Nick's already in one, damn it.
What happened to your captain? Why didn't you bring him?
He's already done it.
Oh.
Oh, is that Hag Booth? No, Bazan Mazar, isn't it?
Oh yeah, John, do you think Gaz has discovered yet though?
No, we know he hasn't.
Yeah.
I'll go summon. I'm on the way now.
He hasn't noticed yet.
Oh yes, no, I don't think he's noticed that. No,
No.
no, he hasn't noticed that. We'd have heard by now if he'd noticed that.
We'll see if he'll have an outrage on some stream someday.
Yeah, I'm excited for that day.
Oh, I know what you mean.
We did nothing. I don't know what you mean.
I know about what you didn't do.
We did nothing.
Geeks in the corner like, ha ha, ha ha.
What the fuck did they do?
Yeah.
We did nothing. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh, I know what you did.
No, you don't. No one knows.
Yes, I do.
That's the most secret of secret things. If you mean did the Seekers of Creamy Places get a new recruit, yes they did. They are fined up to 2 members.
They are on the
and that is,
way.
of course, Milafista, the great brawler.
Aster, can you hear me?
Yep, I can.
Does anyone want to join from Kin? Just shout
Yeah,
in chat.
I can ask, but not many people online at the moment.
Okay. Guess I have to point you in the direction, or?
Oh, Ben, you still need somebody?
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to get summoned.
Let me check.
I am on the way.
You'll be
I'm just
waiting a
getting
while,
attacked
mate,
by
don't worry.
wargs.
Let me check.
There's,
Oh, you're DPS. You should be able to kill them.
Oh, so you're riding there, Bane?
yeah.
Trying to.
Very, very slowly. The wargs are annoying me, but I am getting there.
Can I get my brawler for someone?
Bring
please?
whatever.
Bruh.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Be right back.
Okay, I've got.
You've got raid assist. It's fine.
Okay, great.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
Gaz asks if he should come RK or Minstrel.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
We just like we're literally just full steamrolling everything ahead.
Yeah, I get it. I mean,
Ooh.
Hey, Magic, I just see your message now. I haven't noticed anything. Let's take a look.
That sounds sus.
Yeah, she wrote.
It really does, doesn't it?
Hey.
I'm on Nelly, so I will need someone when you get there, please.
Oh, that no. Almost there.
I can't read my fucking messages.
Don't read, mate. Just leave it.
No,
there.
that's just old age affecting you now.
Oh, okay.
The realization. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've shit my pants. Oh.
Well, it happens to everyone. Geek, don't worry about it, mate. It doesn't.
Good evening, gents.
Hello.
hey,
No.
Nick, evening.
Good evening.
Oh, good morning.
So close.
Yeah.
Oh, who came in? Oh, Nick. Hey, Nick.
Hello. How are you?
Oh, fine.
It's like real world lag for Miller.
Ben, have you gone the wrong way?
No, I'm being chased by the wargs, but like the map doesn't align up with
No,
where
no.
you actually have to go on this.
Does any of the maps actually line up?
I'll get back to you on that.
Google Maps is quite good.
Do you remember
favourite.
when what was it? Was it Apple Maps tried to release something and it was like literally wonky or something?
Apple
Some-
Maps. You sure it wasn't Pokemon Go? Because that was pretty
Oh,
wild.
it might have been that. Something was really like wacky anyway.
I got banned on Pokemon Go.
It
was cheating.
Oh, that doesn't sound like yeah, actually. Yeah. It does.
It was definitely, yeah. I cheated a lot.
I'm like 400 meters away now, so good.
Yeah, by the way, sorry, Nick. I asked for Citadel. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Anything for good friends
Da, 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 da.
What about bad ones?
and the bad ones.
Okay.
See, Geek always makes out that we're really unruly, and like here we are helping the defenseless and poor people.
Oh, by the way, did the Guath post for Tier 5 go?
Yeah.
It went.
Yeah, it went.
I went.
Progressing.
We got to the last phase twice, 3 times. Something like that.
Get it tomorrow night.
I'll be up for it. I mean, I'll be 150.
Yeah, me too. We're
Fuck off,
gonna be.
Drake.
So, guys, have you prepped for quick leveling up or?
No, I've only just finished my 10th level into 140, so I couldn't be asked to do anything else.
Bane and I probably got like 73 quests to hand in tomorrow.
Yeah, but
like
you two are
literally.
sad losers.
No, we're just efficient.
Sad.
Wait, what questions are those?
Yes.
Which ones?
That's secret, Yadi.
He's done all
Well,
of
put it this way. For me, I currently have every Gundabad mission and every delving quest done.
Copy that. Except the delvings, I got the
Where
rest.
the fuck is this? That's okay.
What about tasks?
No, because I want the tasks in the new area for the rep. And mission XP is more than task XP.
Many from World were gonna spam on this sword holes and stuff, I guess.
Oh yeah.
I'll do
I'll
that
be
with
doing that.
Mills, just not my first character. $100 meters to go, 80 meters to go. Hiddenhoard of Ananachbar. Alright, let me get my horns. You've just been chased by a fucking whelp. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Summoning horns, where are they? There we go. Alright, so one for you, Geek.
Oh, thanks, keepers. Just trying some fucking lag or something, so I don't know if.
Nini.
Where is?
There. Accept them both.
Thank you.
Sorry, I only had 2 horns, so that's all you get.
I think I'd have died massively, Keeps, if I'd have done that.
I will check if I have any unbound ones to give you.
What? Of what, sorry?
The
The
horns.
No. Although, if you have any old steel keys or tokens of valor, the PvP stuff, I will happily take those.
Sounds like a trap.
Yeah, what are they good for?
I mean, they're not that much. That's the thing, but I'm stacking them all up for the little bits.
Hey, keeper, thanks for sending the gifts, but just the system doesn't want to work. It looks like I can't trigger it. Now, Keeper Ellos has been nice sending me stuff here.
Wait, we're getting free stuffs?
Yeah.
Yeah, sub on my
I
channel.
can't.
Oh, sub. I'll take a sub. Yeah,
Yeah,
boy.
But
Resend the invite. Because I hadn't discovered it.
Wait, resend what?
Re-invite me for the. Oh, I don't want to run in.
To your Twitter, oh, viewers of plenty,
All of a sudden,
oh, viewers
Mini
of
Bear's like, oh, just give me free stuff. And then Keepy goes, yeah, there you go, have some free stuff.
Crikey.
Yeah, but I just don't seem to be able to trigger that thing.
What, the one for you, Miller?
The sub for Geek's channel here.
Wait, Miller, that's because you're already subscribed. You did the same thing as John last week.
Last week?
Left.
What?
I do it often.
You know you were trying to you wanted the pop-up thing to happen, John, but it's because you were already like followed or subbed.
Oh yeah,
Miller-
I keep doing that. Yeah.
Miller's trying to get a sub, but he's already got a sub.
Yeah, but it doesn't show it here.
It does for me. In chat, it does.
Okay, oh, what? But it doesn't for me here. That
Yeah, you were
something's wrong.
gifted a sub tonight.
I'm logging my channel.
Oh, well. Good then if it works. Thanks again, keepers.
You're logging back your champ, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Gun, did you want to come, or are you just chilling out in here?
I'm chilling out. I'm dropping.
Okay.
I have
Yeah, that's all good. I'll write to know how that sounds for it.
I have a new name. Just noticed.
Guns. Well, at least everyone knows your name now.
I'm just going to reboot. I will be right back.
So Gaz is gonna tank, right? Come on, you've got this.
I just came in to have a look around, you know.
Oh, that was a fast tell. 11 out of 12. Oh, wait. Cannot recruit in private encounter. What?
I'm actually getting a drop. I'm working 6 hours. See you guys.
Let's go see you.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you.
We got some. That's interesting
If
setup.
Keeper and Magic is online, I could send them Discord invite.
Yeah, go for it.
You still getting DMs?
Yeah. Oh, I'm closing it off the chat anyway now. Bye.
Umgar.
Umbar.
Oh man, why is that not?
Lou, are you
Yes,
in?
is Magic and Keeper online?
They're not online. I don't know about. Yeah, Keepy's not gonna. Yeah. No, neither of them are. Yeah, people just like to watch me
Are you
fail.
okay?
Well, you're not going to fail because people are there to carry you.
You
If we
crashed
fail
on
this, then
Always like to be carried.
It's a tier 1. This is just fun level.
so is Gas supposed to be tanking it? I don't know.
Supposed.
You can try. Wait, did I not have lead anymore? What?
Well, you left.
Oh, no, I've got it. It's just screen bugging out.
Yeah. Right. Why is my mouse not being detected? This is
Okay,
unfortunate.
where's the last persons now? Come on. Run!
Oh, wait, Lou, are you in tanking or DPS?
Oh, I'm DPS. I don't even know how to tank on this one.
Yes.
Not even gonna try.
Oh yeah, Geek. As I joined your stream to spam invite you, you said "Speak of the devil" in your ear. Why? What was said about me this time?
We were just saying that you probably hit like 150 in about 20 minutes or something like that. You know,
Literally, that's a bit long. That 20 minutes.
Yeah,
20 minutes. I mean,
I wonder if there's going to be a queue to get in.
I'm still getting tells, by the way.
Nice.
Oh shit! I forgot. I already check it. Kazo, shut up.
You expect me to do anything, by the way, because I'm trying to work out why my mouse isn't working.
Have you tried connecting it?
Yeah, that was the easy part.
Anyone got the other scroll? Oh, wait, is
okay, are we all ready?
All right, let's go.
Sure.
Let's trigger.
I'll take what I heard as a no, though, so that's good. No.
Should we go left to right or?
Yeah, just do Catholic thingy.
Yeah.
But to be fair, it won't matter. If someone did group them up, you could always just attack the same one.
Okay, we go middle then.
Are we just hitting anything and everything?
Yeah, if it twitches, hit it.
Thank it.
Follow that weird hunter named player's target.
Miller Rim.
10 seconds.
Rim it there.
5 seconds.
5.
It was by the will of Umbar that we, the heirs of Fiesta, sought to forge an alliance.
I'm just going to taunt everything.
We have sworn ourselves to the Frostheart and offered her our finest tribute.
Oh, that's nice grouping.
Oh, you got some hearts, so I'm tapping out again.
Our choice is made.
Ads.
The bones of those who dare defiance litter the ice below. Flee or meet that fate. We shall cast you down to the frozen deeps. Face me, coward. Call for all. Freeze. Stagger and fall. Stand alone. No safety in numbers. Fly.
Come on, DPS.
I will shatter you. Fall. Freeze. Fly and fall.
Easy.
Fall. I will shatter you.
I was 2 seconds off my best side there. That was not a bad try.
New best time for me.
Alright, pull them all. Just pull everything. Put it all and bring it to the middle.
I like going
And
right.
put your backs to the wall. Oh, this hurts. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I saw that, John. No, really, no. You did.
Well, they did more in million.
Oh yeah.
Welcome them, won't you, maggots?
Pull everything. Easy, not even close. Oh, back.
Who dares seek an audience with the true ruler of Mount Gundabad?
I didn't hear Vayne saying pull all.
To be fair, I was honestly expecting someone just to run straight forward non-stop, so I'm...
I was tempted.
No, you
Johnny,
would die.
you're reconnecting your thing, aren't you?
I'm trying. I can't find it in my Razor sign-ups. It's annoying me. It should be there. I can't not macro with it if I don't fix it.
Do you want us to wait for you before boss 2, or...?
Oh, fuck no, I don't care. I'm just stealing loot.
Bruh.
Yeah, he just needs to do boss 3 for the Embers. You have think 3 minutes. No,
while.
more.
Oh wait, we could just literally start on him, so he phases straight away. Yeah.
You will serve the Frost Horde, or you will die.
I'm gonna start right on.
Yeah, he'll just come straight downstairs and he'll literally phase in like 5 seconds. But we've got 30 seconds still to go. Well,
Free peoples have bent to her will.
let's see how many people run and hide.
Prince will remain to oppose her. And he will fail.
5 seconds.
So come then, meet your fate. Death to Durin! Glory to the Frostheart! Defend the Frostheart!
5 seconds or not.
Escape! Flee
Alright, killed it.
You cannot prevail.
Literally, you just look at something and it's dead.
Frosthorde will devour you.
Next phase.
Flee your doom.
I'm gonna die.
Iris.
No one saw that. That didn't happen.
What didn't happen?
Oh, they got hit really hard.
Ouch.
Imagine me back here.
Kill them, or it'll be the last.
Just phase it through, because you can just nuke him.
Flee your doom.
And we.
Oh, he's gonna die now. Oh. Phase the boss, phase the boss.
Let your mind.
I just thought we had no ADs. That is 10 seconds off best.
What the amateurs?
We're 10 seconds off.
Off my best one.
Ah. Are we gonna be so quick now? We're gonna bug this one now.
I don't mind not. Johnny, you're not taking it as well, you're not bothered.
What? I'm still trying to work out why it's not connecting. Oh, just teleport me there. Fuck.
A bit easier than your last run, hey guys, you're here.
Just a little.
It seems neither
Well done on the deed!
were worthy to be my servants. I must thank you for seeing to it that
1 minute
For weapon
15.
enhancements.
I care not for words of false flattery, dragon. But where has your sword-wielding friend gone? Where rests his mithril hammer? Motsog is gone.
You walked into that one, Patrick.
Yeah.
What have I now to fear?
Blah 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 blah.
Is she dead yet?
This takes longer time than actually, you know, killing everything.
Yeah.
25.
I am Durin the Seventh, and I reject your claim to Mount Gundabad.
Let's see if I can even get all my anthems up before it phases. 10 seconds.
Yeah, Nick, come on.
I'm okay.
It's the hunter passer.
So be it.
I got 2.5 anthems. How much damage total did you guys do?
Let's see, I can't. We have to get out of combat before.
Mine's still ticking up.
Yeah, it's still ticking here. Also, I got some bleed going.
Strong will your allies truly are.
I think it's ended now. I got just below 600.
600?
Just below 600.
Come on now. When can we share?
Yeah. But I was getting anthems up. Yeah. Yo!
Oh, well done, Nick.
After
40. Now you had 4 seconds longer. So it probably.
It's not about the that's how you use it.
Yeah. What you do with the time that's given.
Remember, I've got 1 hour ahead of you.
Nice one.
Run up. Let's go. Yeah. Charge. Are you in strength stance now, Miller?
You mean a nice endurance during year 5 quap?
Yeah, I actually have like a gibberish if I'm in endurance or strength. It shows me on the stream because I'm stance swapping, and before the fight, sometimes yeah.
I think that's called an exploit.
No, it's not. I mean, it's I think it's by design. Yeah, I waited for champs to stand swap.
Oh, fucking now, level 60 champ.
Run.
Yeah, all the way through, all the way through.
All the way.
Keep going.
There we go.
On to the grave.
In prison.
Oh wow, that time.
Oh.
That was pretty cool, actually. Go on then, pass up on the echo. Go.
Clawed my way from the depths of the anvil. I understood at last what more gods had sought. All would serve me.
Let's go.
Do you not see? It matters not that you resist during. In time, this will turn even your most trusted allies against you.
Well, that was hard.
When did the month go?
It's like perfectly timed.
I think there was something about. I'm just not sure.
Nah, wait for you, the boss.
The Herald of Winter. I have outlived all who bore that name before you. And I outlive you.
12.3% devastate chance on that. What the fuck?
Before the eyes of your
Anyone got scores in DPS?
Yeah, I can do that.
Fates of Gungamard, be
One of the minstrels is actually in healing. Oh, 10 seconds. 4 nuke until the 20% blue velvet.
Strike true.
None
Keep going,
can
keep going, keep
withstand
going, keep
the
going.
Frostborn.
No.
The orcs of Gungamard answer to me.
I didn't have the quest. I haven't got the quest.
No.
I've got it.
Ah, thank
Share
you.
it quick.
Let's go.
You are nothing before the might of the Frostborn.
Kill that.
I will not.
It is time you face your fear.
Oh, behind us. Wait, there's still stuff coming in from the waves.
Stay away from me.
You can kill boss in 10 seconds. Four seconds. 3, go on, boss.
GG's.
GG.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's quite hard that.
New best time. Okay.
Not quite. Close.
By the way, anyone up for Citadel tier 1? Super fast.
That's the first time I've done tier 1. No, I'm alright. I'm trying to work out why my mouse isn't working still.
My mercy, and your death will be swift.
Come on. Oh yeah, quick, do we have to swap?
Yeah, anyone wants to ult, by the way.
They've lost.
It's bonky on his head, be ready to travel.
I will post in.
Right, travel.
Oh, I'm too late. Damn it.
Sorry, guys. Alright, let's take a picture and I'll post it on Progression Discord.
Boost. Thank God. I've been after them.
I got massive loot there. Chest
Yeah,
of
fuck it.
Durin the Deathless.
Let's rush tier 1 graph. Everyone leave instance.
I'm going to log out.
No, you're not.
I am. I literally just did. I want to get this fucking razor thing sorted. For 9 minutes.
Alright, bye then, John.
Yeah, see you guys. Yeah, I did it already on just to.
Same. I'm doing it for the fun. Right,
What's
right.
this fun you speak of?
Right, I might have some backup. Where's the person gone?
Oh, dear. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. Unfortunately, work in the morning, so I need my beauty
Thank
sleep.
God. Yeah, you do.
Oh well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, it was good. I'm glad I carried you through it, and you know, I'm sure you couldn't have done it without me. And that,
Well,
that tanking
we're
was just
always
supreme.
up for a lesson again.
Yeah,
you know, so
obviously.
thanks for
Obviously.
teaching us.
Yeah,
you know, so.
Like, positioning you could work on, and DPS was a little bit slow in places, but other than that, not bad run. You know, maybe you could just pick it up a bit, and you might get through T2.
Has anyone ever told you that you're an ugly ass motherfucker?
Love you, John.
Because they would be lying. You're beautiful.
Cool.
Not as great as magic, of course.
Yeah,
but, you know.
obviously. Yeah, but she still thinks you're a dick. Yeah. Cool. Cheers, guys. Anyway, it's been a pleasure.
Okay.
See
Have
you
a
later.
good one,
Yeah,
guys.
Bye bye.
So, take care.
See you
God, I
later.
hate that guy. Oh shit, he's not gone.
Oh dear, you gotta love him. You gotta love him. Right, so yeah, that's got me a few bits of virtue. I think I got about 4,000 virtue or something over there. A decent amount there, yeah. Yeah, we did. We got Delver of the Hiddenhoard title, obviously, just for doing T1. Justice went up to 71. Then we got it again, so it went up to 72. So yeah, we got a good bit of rep from doing that, like 4,000 virtue. Thank you very much. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to be waiting until the servers come back up, whenever that is. I suspect it's going to be 6-7 p.m. At the earliest. So yeah, we'll see how we go with that, and we'll have to go back and get some of the Hiddenhoard giants as well, just so we can do that. So but yeah, it seems to be working all right. Daniel, how you doing over on YouTube? So we're going to talk. I'm too busy concentrating. I mean, tanking in that is just we weren't as bad as we all expected. Love it. So yeah, if you've got anything that you want to do tomorrow, the king damage, nobody's going to use that. I mean, you've got a few hours before the servers are going to get pulled down for update 38, which obviously is Umbar. A few changes that we went through earlier as well, in terms of gearing that's going to happen, and changes to the vocations for your profession, etc. If you want to change them, you're going to be able to. But yeah, there we have it. Update 37 point whatever it is nearly done. We're into update 38 tomorrow, which is going to be... hopefully you can join us for that. We'll be up on the servers as soon as we can, as long as there's not any issues. And then we'll dive into some content with this little wee character here. Spam. Yeah, to be fair, I mean, you're a little bit ahead of me, at least an hour, aren't you? So yeah, maybe it might go smoothly. You can only hope. But cheers to Chris, Seb, and John, and everybody else from the and Lou, Blood Moon, for doing the little run through there. Keepy, thank you very much as always for dishing out so many subs. As always, you absolute legend. But yeah, we'll be back probably with some tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see some good content anyway, and make our way towards Umbar. But I bid you adieu. Take care, folks. Be good. Yeah, be good. Be kind. Stop killing every fucking body. It's not good in this world. Take care for now. See you soon, folks. Bye.